everybody, thank you for stopping by and welcome to A Crafter's Story. It's Celeste here. I have been making little tags for no particular reason other than I want to. So here is my first attempt, which I thought came out quite nicely. So I'm going to make some more of them, and I think they're kind of cute, but I think they could be little booklets if I put more papers in here. These, for today's purpose, I think are just going to be little tags. I guess if you put a hole at the top here and with a string, you could put this in with as a gift tag with a gift, or perhaps in your journal somewhere so that you can write a little note on inside. So let me show you how I made these. It's super easy. There are a few little things that you have to kind of start off with, but nothing major. So you're going to want, well, in my case it's black paper. It doesn't have to be black, whatever color you want to use. And I've cut myself a strip that is 3 inches wide. This one's too long. I need 6 inches this way, so let's do that quickly. I've got my 3 inches there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inches over here. Get my cutter out here, as my son calls it, my cutter. Alright, so there's that. And now I'm going to need another little piece, which is 3 by 3, a little square. So since we're all lined up, I'll just take a little square off here, like that. Okay, so this other little square will come in handy for another one. So our first thing to do is to fold the 6 by 3 in half. So get that folded in half quickly. And now I'm going to need my 2-inch punch. This is what works for me in this with these dimensions. The 3 by 3 square works with a 2-inch round punch. Now to get this hole smack in the middle, you have two options. You could make a template, put it down, trace it off, and then follow the tracing. I'm going to do that so that you see. Or you can go on the back of the front, which is going to get covered later anyway, and you can draw a line from corner to corner, one corner to the other corner. Just get my ruler lined up here. So you could do that and then draw another line from the other corner, and you're intercepting, where your lines intersect, should I rather say, is your center. And then when you now bring this piece into your punch, you just have to center. You see that? You're just going to have to try and eyeball it a little bit and center so that you have the 4 quadrants kind of equally spaced. And sorry about the noise. This is old, well-used punch. So now you'll see when you turn it over, it's almost exactly in the middle. Pretty close, not quite, but pretty close, close enough. Okay, so why you've got another piece of the black is because that's going to be the backing to the picture that we're going to put on the inside that shows through the circle. And so do you remember, for those of you guys who remember, who were with me on the last, not the last video, I think the second to last video, where we made these little vintage sticker-like little tags, little, what should we call them, little letters, mail letters. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to just paste it down. I have some double-sided tape on the back here, just because that makes it nice and quick and easy. If I can get it off, it'll be quick and easy. Alright, so that's, let me see if I can just get this lined up, and then that way it's easier for me to find the middle, somewhat, more or less. Alright, so that's gonna go there, and I didn't quite get it into the middle, but it's fine, it's close enough. And let me see how that works. Yep, that's going to be great. Now I want to position this little flower. It's some dried flowers that I bought on Amazon, and they're actually really good value. I think I got 6 or 7 packs with a variety of dried flowers in it for next to nothing, so that's an option. Or you could dry your own when spring comes. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. So that is where I more or less want it. I'm going to eyeball it again and try, what should I use? Maybe this will be fun because I'm going to put some tape over it anyway. So I'm going to try and remember where I had the flower set, and let me pick it up carefully. I do have some tweezers that came with this set, so I could have used that as well, but that is quite nice. I think that'll sit nicely. Let's see if I can get this little leaf back in. There we go. Okay, and just because I want to make sure that it's protected, I'm going to take some fairly heavy duty shipping scotch tape, and it's going to make a noise, you guys, I'm sorry. And let's just put this over the flower, and that way it's protected. Now I'm going to cut off whatever excess I see coming through over here. What I'll do, here it is, because I don't want anything showing past my backing. Go like that, and with a little bit of luck I have got enough tape that it is all the way. Yes, oh good, it worked, yay. Look at that already, it looks so good. Okay, now you might notice that there's a little bit of white that is showing through. When I punched the hole here, it tore some of the paper. So I'm going to just take a little bit of black ink, just try and correct some of that white sticking through there. I guess I could have used a marker as well, but I think this is probably quickest. And just any of those cut lines, I don't like that it's showing out some of the white, but that's gone now. I'll fix that. Okay, next thing we do is to get a little bit of tacky glue. Oh goodness. And just a little bit of tacky glue. You could use some double-sided tape here as well, that'll be fine. I guess a stick glue would have been fine. I like my tacky glue, I think it just holds down really nicely, and that should do it. Okay, let's get that put away. And because this little square is the same size as the rest of each of these sides, I can just line it up like that and set it down, and then probably just have to scoot it a little bit to make sure that it doesn't stick out anywhere. Am I good? I think I'm good. Yay! I think I'm good. Alright, there's a little bit of glue sticking out there, but that'll dry clear, so that's fine. Okay, make sure that I've got it straight. Yes, okay, perfect. So now we're going to leave that to dry just a little bit. But in the meantime, I'm going to take just some Collage Rule everyday paper, and I'm going to do a rough tear. I don't worry too much about cutting because I think a rough tear just gives a little bit of character. So let me line that up to see if I can get a straight tear. Something kind of like that. That looks about right. Okay, and let's see. I need to cut it off at that line there. Oh, let me tear this on this line because I need a tear line at the bottom. Do a remeasure, and there we go on that one. And now just a little bit of regular glue should be fine. And we are just about done. The only thing left to do is to wait for the glue to dry, and your little sticker is done in, I don't know how long we've been filming, 10 minutes or so, I think, something like that. All right, and again, I'm just going to see if I can line it up, and we are done. So let's make some more. I've got this little guy, and the last thing I have to do on this one is to clip the edges, nice round edges in the four corners, and then I'm going to put some lined paper on the inside, and then I will show you, do a little quick little reveal of our 4 creations. And then I've got a spot in my new journal where I think one of these little tags is going to look good in, so I will show you where I was thinking of putting that. Okie dokie, I think I'm skew. Very skew. Let's get this off. Oh no. Alright, let's line it up this way. Maybe I have better luck on this side. Something like that? Something like that. Yeah, there you go. That's a bit better. Whew. Okay, so our 4 little tags are all done. We've got our Just Breathe, and our Playing Dress Up begins at 5 and never truly ends, with Friendship and Remember. So on these 2 I did put the tape over the image because of the dried flowers, and I wanted them to be protected. I didn't bother with these 2, and you can see that you can actually go underneath and on top of your cut out round shape, right? So there we go. And then I want to show you where I think this little lady is going to fit really nicely. Let me move these 3 aside just for a second, and I have a page half in construction, so this little piece of paper will need to be cut a little smaller. I'm going to come up just a little bit. You guys can see a bit better. There we go. Okay, so this needs to be cut a bit smaller, but I want to get it stuck up there, and I've still got wet glue on the ribbon and the lace over here. But as far as our lady goes, she's going to sit just beautifully down here. So I think she's going to look really nice, just as a little extra journaling space. And I think I probably want to age some of this inside, so there's still a little bit of work to be done. And of course there's something I can put over here for her as well, but I think that's going to be the start of a really nice journal page where she's going to reside. Okay, for now let me pull her out and we can just see the 4 that we made. And you guys, I'll bring you back down. Let me move this and bring you back down so you can see our little creations. Oh, I brought you too far down, sorry. A little bit up, there we go. Super easy, you guys, and it didn't take very long to make. I think the first one we made within 10 minutes. So if you give it a try, let me know. I'd love to know what little images you decided to put on the inside, and whether you decided to make them into little booklets or tags as I did, or little writing tags. Alrighty, we'll see you next time. Bye.